The iconic movie The Magnificent Seven is an American classic featuring seven larger-than-life heroes. But there's a new type of Magnificent Seven brewing on Capitol Hill these days, and it's a cast of characters that may be doing more harm than good. Watch.
Regardless of how many times the Republicans claimed the White House was behind the IRS action, there's still no evidence. None.
I have seen no evidence of wrongdoing.
A barrage of innuendo and accusation backed up by nothing for the purpose of political theater.
I have to question whether bringing in a special prosecutor would be a good use of taxpayer money.
I will decline to answer any question on the subject matter of this hearing.
All right, here with more on the IRS's Magnificent Seven is Fox News legal analyst Peter Johnson Jr. Peter, I remember the Magnificent Seven. Those were hero guys.
Hero guys, iconic 1960 movie. They were going after the bad guy Eli Wallach, who just died this week, who was terrorizing a little Mexican village. But now the tables have been turned, and it appears that we have the Magnificent Seven, who are now trying to circle wagons around the White House. So let's take them one by one. The Magnificent Seven in the IRS scandal. First, Lois Lerner. She's pled the Fifth Amendment twice. The House held her in contempt, and she said she learned of the scandal late 2012, but the IG, the Inspector General, showed she learned in 2011. We also know she was trying to pick on Senator Grassley this week, get him jammed up with the IRS. Let's go to the commissioner, Mr. Koskinen. He says he took $100,000 from Democratic candidates since 1979, but sees no evidence of criminal wrongdoing here. Handpicked by the president. Though the United States Archivist says, Steve, they didn't follow the law in terms of reporting the loss of these emails. He also said, I don't think an apology is owed. And he said, this is not targeting. These are just inappropriate criteria.
All right, let's take a look.
The next one.
The next one of the Magnificent Seven. A lot rides on this guy.
Absolutely. Our Attorney General, Eric Holder, he said repeatedly that this scandal doesn't warrant a special prosecutor. He opened a criminal investigation in 2013, but who did he put in charge? A woman named Barbara Bosserman, who's given $6,000 to the president's campaigns.
All right. Let's continue with the Magnificent Seven.
Elijah Cummings, he is the ranking member of the House Oversight Committee. In 2012, listen to this, he sent letters to True the Vote, one of the groups targeted here, demanding information from that group. He demanded that the Oversight Committee has now demanded that he answer for his actions, although he's denied any involvement in any targeting whatsoever. He says the IRS investigations are disingenuous and unfairly partisan.
Meanwhile, we were watching the Oversight Committee the other night, and this fella right here was a defender.
And we saw him on the tape here. Representative Jerry Connolly. He defends Commissioner Koskinen, calling the IRS hearings political theater. In 2013, he compared the investigation to a witch hunt. He asked a witness during a congressional hearing, have you been consorting with the devil? And he compares the IRS investigation to the Salem witch trials.
Oh, great. All right. Well, he is from Massachusetts. Next in the Magnificent Seven.
Eleanor Holmes Norton. She stated the GOP was looking for a conspiracy when there really has none been proven. And she said at the hearing that the investigation was vile and all the evidence is on Commissioner Koskinen's side with regard to the emails. Finally, Senator Wyden from Oregon, when Ted Cruz called for Eric Holder's impeachment of a special prosecutor wasn't important, he objected on behalf of the Democrats, and he repeated the arguments that the investigations already took place and that no more taxpayer funds should be used for new ones. These are your Magnificent Seven in the IRS scandal in 2014.
As you said earlier, they're circling the wagons around the White House where they have a wild, wild West Wing.
Absolutely. That's a great one. They're not riding off into the sunset, though. More to come on the Magnificent Seven.
All right.
Good to see you. Happy Friday, everybody.
Thank you very much for making it easy to understand the players.